Glad to have you with us from Charlotte. The Bull's ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his spot. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And out there ready to hunt is this terrific linebacking core.
And that matchup with this running back versus these linebackers is a lot of fun. And, David, one thing talking to the defense this week is that they take pride in stopping the run. And these linebackers told us in meetings, this guy has not seen a defense like us, and they definitely have not played a linebacking unit as athletic as we are. We are looking to make a statement in this one by shutting this guy down.
And I love the confidence of the young guys, and I love the confidence of this defense, and they got some swag. But make no mistake, this running back is good.
There he goes! Inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, and they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Caught on the RPO. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They try to pop a run on the draw. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Right at the line. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Drops back. It's Hansen. They're all over him. And they got him.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. On play action. Swings it out to his running back. Could not make his way to the corner. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Touchdown, Charlotte! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
That great first drive by this offense capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Bulls offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. At over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out.
Well, it stands out to you when you watch film on this offense. There's a go-to guy catching the ball, and everybody knows who it is. Nobody defensively has been able to stop them, and that's why they're on this really impressive win streak, and that's going to keep going. It's important in this game to keep moving this receiver around, get the matchups you want, but this quarterback, as the season goes on, is finding more and more confidence in his go-to guy. Excited to watch them go today.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. On the ground with the counter. Got an alley. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking for running room. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Right side, it's Nicholson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking for the edge. Quarterback on the keeper. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rushes on, and it's a sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The 49ers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quarterback keep. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to run it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Extending the play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it. There he goes. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Got some green grass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Motion from the wideout. They'll go back to the ground. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, USF! Fitted in the window for the score.
And we're starting to see these so much more on the regular. Just so many freaks out wide now. But watch the receiver. He goes up. He don't need to. One is good enough. He's that good. Nice snag. Pulls it in for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Hand off from the shotgun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw one first. Caught, it's Knight. Still on his feet at the 45. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Sees a crease. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. 2nd and long here. The give to the single back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick give. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Dropping back, it's Hansen. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on him.
The give on the counter. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The give. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for an alley. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Burrowing for yardage. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On the ground with the counter. He's there to make the stop. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hansen. On the move. He'll pull it down. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down?
Time to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. Got him right there. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. See some running room. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Left side is Cummings. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. To the air, it's Hansen. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now, coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with Oregon taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Ducks looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Jerry Richardson Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Rides to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They've got it at the 41. 30 short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Knight. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, the ground game. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. The snap sets up to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go to the counter. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw at Hansen. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out wide left, it's Gee. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The 49ers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action on first down. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense. They're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapse the pocket on that play.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got him corralled. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Bulls are flying down the field. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Right side, it's Knight. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to get the corner. Pitches it back. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulls. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
I know everybody drew that one up, right? Like, oh, they're going to run an option, and they're going to pitch it to the big fella at tight end and let him take it in for a touchdown. Nice creativity by this offense. Caught the defense off guard, and the big fella does the rest and punches it in for a rushing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They took it 68 yards on that drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The run inside. It's Gee. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Hansen. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under pressure. A strike downfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He's got his man across the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Churns into the pile. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. Sells the run, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're testing the right side here. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Enough to move the chains. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. On target. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the...
Touchdown Bulls! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Pulled and fired complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs, it's Gee. Defense all over him. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Might as well run him again. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Making his first move. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Drops back on 1st down. Still looking. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nicholson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, it's Gee. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Selling the fake. Out wide right, it's Cummings. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. Left side is Nicholson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Motion from the wide receiver. Working the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down to the air. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Dead center perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. Some misdirection with the counter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Keeps it on the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that drive covered 29 yards, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hansen. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Second and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gee. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Out wide left, it's Blue.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Finds his man on the RPO. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The 49ers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Keeps it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sells to run, looking to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.